So I turn on my TV all excited to watch season 3 of The Boys, and there's nothing that could have prepared me for what I was about to see in the first episode. Right off the bat, this season opens up with one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. And there's no way I'm gonna show you or even describe the scene in question. But just know that it made me recoil and scream in horror. In other words, it was awesome. What's going on, everybody? The Boys is an Amazon Prime original show. It's the most grounded and gritty superhero show on TV so far. For those who don't know what The Boys is, it's a realistic take on superheroes, if they actually existed. There's a superhero group called the Seven, and they are clearly a ripoff of the Justice League. For example, there's Black Noir, the silent ninja-style assassin who's comparable to our Batman. Queen Maeve, who is obviously Wonder Woman. The speedster of the group, known as the Atrain, he is the replica of the Flash. The Deep, who is this universe Aquaman, and their leader, Homelander, who is probably one of the closest things to an evil Superman. These so-called superheroes are employed and run by a company called Vought International, which capitalizes off them by ensuring that they are seen as heroes and uphold American values in the public's perception. And that's one of the great things about this show. It highlights that not everything is as it seems upfront on media. It's all smokescreen, and once you get past that, you see reality. And reality is that most, if not all of these superheroes are jerks behind closed doors. But in public's eye, they're portrayed as idols and are falsely led to believe, mainly by Vought and the media, that they are the greatest thing to happen to mankind. But yeah, these supes, that's what they call people with superpowers, have their own agendas and rarely ever face the consequences of their actions, because Vought is there to pick up the pieces and cover for them. And now Billy Butcher, played by Karl Urban, who is a normal human, sees their true nature and has had enough. He forms a group called the Boys to put these supes in their place. Now, with season 3 coming to an end, you can bet many supes were killed along the way in the craziest ways. But the Boys' biggest threat still remains, and that's Homelander. He is everything you wish Superman wasn't. He's highly egotistic and a complete sociopath. This show does such a great job at setting up the tone and atmosphere that when Homelander is talking to somebody, I'm scared for them. Because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next. Like, he's so unpredictable that he could kill you in an instant if you said just one wrong thing. He has godlike powers which he could literally use to kill everyone on the planet if he wanted to. And the craziest part is that there's no known weakness for Homelander, like how there is kryptonite for Superman. There isn't anything to slow this guy down, which is terrifying. Throughout the series, Homelander has always been the strongest supe, which no one dared cross, because they would probably end up dying. However, this season, he faces challenges which he's never faced before. Homelander is slowly starting to crack, and Antony Starr's depiction of this character is so captivating that it made me feel uneasy to his on-screen presence just because of how unhinged and unpredictable he can be. This dude definitely needs to win an Emmy for his performance as the terrifying Superman. The show writers do a great job in developing the backstory of each of his characters, that at no point it feels disconnected, because the audience has spent a fair amount of time with each character's story arc. Aside from the gross out humor and the diabolic violence, the Boys match it with plenty of story substance to keep it entertaining throughout. Each character has an intriguing story attached to them, including the new characters like Soldier Boy. Not that Soldier Boy. Think of him as Captain America, but a total jerk. Soldier Boy is a major character in season 3. He was also America's first and greatest superhero created by Vought, before Homelander. So obviously, there's some serious tension when these two meet. The action in this season is pretty awesome because the show makes smart decisions on their finances by not spending money on unnecessary scenes. I noticed in certain scenes that instead of showing Homelander flying away, they show him walk off screen, and then you hear the noise of him flying away. This way, the production team saves the money on unnecessary CGI so that they can spend it later when it's actually required to enhance a scene. So, let's get real. A lot of shows try to be grounded and depict how real-life superheroes would be in our world. But this show actually gets it right. The tone and atmosphere that's generated by this show really makes you question whether man would stay morally good with all that power, and if anything the media portrays to us is even real. Along with the deranged humor, it's exactly what you think it is. The show writers incorporate real-life social media issues and do it in a pretty hilarious way. The world we see in The Boys is a savagely cynical place, full of sociopathic superheroes, conspiracies, and graphic violence. Therefore, The Boys certainly isn't going to be for everyone. But check it out if you're tired of superhero stories, as it may help you take your frustration out on people who wear capes. Just don't watch it with kids or parents around. So, with all that being said, my rating on The Boys Season 3 is 4 out of 5 stars. As always, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and remember to subscribe for more TV and movie reviews. Until next time, peace!